In-person early voting for the August 9th primary is underway. Groups now urging voters to get to the polls amid some concerns about how engaged Wisconsin's black voters will be this fall.
Well, if your vote didn't count, why do you have so many people trying to keep you from voting?
Greg Lewis doesn't mince words. The head of Souls to the Polls in Milwaukee. We caught up with him this past week at a rally as in-person early voting gets underway.
You talked about the power. You had the passion. Are people hearing you?
Yeah, you know, that's why we're doing this, because people aren't. They aren't hearing the message that they have power. They're not hearing it, and now, you know, we have to make a concerted effort now and towards November to make sure they hear that message, and maybe it'll resonate in our community, because our community is not really interested in what's going on right now. So we got really, you know, 3 months to really make it clear that the power is here and we need to use it.
When you look at the big statewide races and you look at Milwaukee and the black vote in Milwaukee, how critical is it this year?
Oh, it's critical, because Milwaukee will make the difference. Because right now the population, 40% black, is huge. That's a huge population right now. It's critical. It's the difference. Because, you know, our white brothers and sisters are split right down the middle. They split right down the middle, and the vote that comes out of these communities of color is vital. It makes the difference.
You talked about the expanded access. What about those who say drop boxes, expanded early voting hours, that just leads to fraud and the potential for more problems?
See, that's just dumb. Fraud from who? From the folks who are saying it? Because they're the only ones who think voting is important. In my community, people don't think voting is important. I mean, we try to get people to vote once. You think we're gonna get them to vote twice? You think we're gonna get them to commit fraud to vote? They don't even care about voting. That's just dumb. The people who are expressing those sentiments are the ones who are more likely to cheat, not people who don't even care about voting or don't believe that their vote matters, who just don't believe that they have any consideration given to them in this country, in this state, in this city. That's just dumb. That's a dumb and very illogical argument when you know that people just don't believe in the system. So that's just nuts.
Is there any race that's energizing the black vote this cycle?
Well, that's another thing.
Candidate?
Well, that's another thing, because, you know, it's hard to get us excited about folks, and we have to vote issues. So that's another problem. There's a very, very hard line on people. You know, most of the time they just don't want to fool around with people. But we have to talk about issues that matter, and that's the only choice we have.
Is that a nice way of saying it? There's not a candidate for a lot of people out there right now?
You know, I don't want to say that, but, you know, I just said we want to, you know, really concentrate on issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up next, the candidates meet the voters.